Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're getting into part 2 of the Patronus quest. Pomfrey saw through my act, made me alphabetize my somethings. My grandma looks a bit like a Dementor. So we're back from Barbados. I didn't record in Barbados because it was just too difficult. I'm here to grab a few sandwiches and miss lines. I'm not sure what's more surprising. A Dementor is on the loose in the Hogwarts grounds, or that you can conjure a Patronus. Why didn't you tell me? You never asked. Thank you again, Tonks. You saved my life. If you hadn't been there to cast the Patronus charm, I probably would have ended up like Penny, or worse. But it's my fault that you were attacked by the Dementor in the first place. I should have pieced the clues together sooner. It was only after we split up that I realised the cold and despair Penny felt could be the work of a Dementor. I mean, everything turned out fine, Tonks. Don't worry about it. I didn't notice it. Alright, but why is a Dementor here in the first place? It couldn't have just wandered its way into the castle grounds on its own. It has to be The Dementor must be the transfigured note mentioned unleashing it on Hogwarts. It has to be doing that, not that Dementor is It's not unheard of for Dementors to work for wizards. They're guards at Azkaban after all. Yeah, but why would have a Dementor brought to Hogwarts? To create a distraction, to test Hogwarts defences, or to get rid of someone? I think it's to create a distraction. Yeah, to create a distraction. Didn't think that at the time. I might be using Dementor to test Hogwarts' defences in preparation for an attack. I did specifically mention there being a test in the transfigured note, so it would make sense. Dementors are capable of consuming a person's soul and leaving nothing but an empty shell behind. It's said to be a fate worse than death, and there's no chance of recovery. If releasing something that dangerous is just a test, I'd hate to see the actual attack. Me too. That's exactly why we need to be ready for anything, including facing the Dementor again if it comes back. So what we're thinking the Dementor is testing our skills. But in order to get ready, you need to teach me the Patronus charm. I'm not sure, Shiny. It might just be easier to handle this on my own. Yep, okay. The Patronus charm is an extremely difficult spell to learn, and I'm not exactly the professor type. Plus, even if you do manage to learn it in time, fending off a Dementor isn't just easy for a beginner. I'd rather take care of the Dementor myself, so neither you nor anyone else gets hurt. Please teach me, Tonks. If the Dementor attacks again, I'd be defenseless. If I don't know the Patronus charm, it could kill me and it would be all your fault. I won't guilt trip like that. Let's talk about it. Perhaps I can change your mind. With guilt tripping you. Look at his stats. It's quicker and safer if I handle the Dementor alone, Shiny. Okay, but we're stronger together? Did you not watch all of Harry Potter? The whole thing is like they're stronger together. You've almost convinced me to teach you, but I still have some concerns. That didn't take long. Let's keep talking them through, Tonks. I think you'll feel more confident about the idea. What's in those sandwiches? It's a very difficult spell. I'm capable of it. Come on. I mean, look what I've done so far. Are they testing Hogwarts defences, or are they testing us? You convinced me, Shiny. I'll teach you the Patronus charm so we can fight the Dementor together. Good. Only took 2 bites of your sandwich. I'm glad you decided to teach me the Patronus charm, Tonks. You know what they say, 2 Patronuses are better than 1. I'll try my best, but like I say, learning the Patronus charm isn't easy. Most adult witches and wizards aren't able to produce a Patronus, let alone someone our age. I was only able to produce one through a lot of willpower and training. I promise I'll give it my best and do whatever you say. Whatever I say, eh? No. I might live to regret this, but yes. Alright then, let's go to Zonko's. Oh my god. I mean, like, straight from the start. There's something you need to do before I can teach the Patronus charm. What is that? It better not be another prank. I'm at Zonko's if you want to learn the Patronus charm fast. Don't keep me waiting. Okay. I'm coming. Meet Tonks to play another joke on people. How will they link this to the Patronus? Creating a happy memory. Could be. Yeah, so I'm back in England now, and Barbados was amazing, and I'm now married. Got a ring to prove it. I can't stop eating sugar quills. Pretty nice. I'm not here to buy anything. I just like to watch people. A little bit creepy, Jane. Number 2. Jane number 2, version 0.2. We're having a special promotion. Buy one joke product, get a dad joke for free. Oh, lovely. What if I don't have a dad? Tonks the Dementor could come back at any time. I need to learn the Patronus charm as soon as possible. Seriously, I mean, brother's missing, but where is our dad? Should we really be wasting time at Zonko's? Who says we're wasting time? Should I really be wearing this outfit? Still waiting for the chapter. It's much more difficult to cast than the Patronus charm if you're not in the right state of mind. Fear and other negative emotions can make you lose focus, and focus is crucial to casting Patronus. Okay. And I don't think I need to tell you that making you feel hopeless and afraid is a Dementor's speciality. Yeah, I know first-hand experience. So before we begin, you need to prove that you can stay positive even in dark times. That's why we're going to play a trick. Are you sure this isn't just an excuse to joke around? She's like, no. Give me some credit, Shiny. Even I know better than to mess about in a situation like this. Being able to have fun, even while you're worried about the Dementor and its connection to R, will be a good indicator that you can push negative feelings aside when the situation calls for it. That being said, I don't see why we can't do both. Let's do it. Alright, Tanks, let's do it. What do you have in mind? So, what sort of trick do you enjoy most? Something discreet, something harmless, or something big? Something harmless. I think I chose something harmless. Nope, something discreet. Something that we can laugh about, but won't get us in trouble. You have a point. We can't stop the Dementor if we're in detention for a whole year, like last year. Let's keep that in mind as we shop around for inspiration. Okay, let's do this. 1 hour of tapping. Tap, tap. Can I interest you in a sugar quill? We could. Tonks will look for any opportunity to pull tricks. Hiccup sweets? No, not funny enough. We could put stink pellets in the bathroom. Could do. A fang frisbee might be a bit too dangerous. I wonder what new products they have in stock. None. It's always the same things. Must resist urge to buy everything. You'll laugh until your cheeks hurt, or your money back. Can I get my money back then? I just had a brilliant idea. You can't go wrong with a nose-biting teacup. Not very harmless though. I want something discreet. Complete. You do have a point, Tonks. I haven't been in the best spirits lately. That's it. The perfect trick to get you into the right state of mind to cast the Patronus is belch powder. Belch powder? Think about it. We can put it in the customer's butterbeers. It's hilarious, and best of all, it's discreet enough that no one will be able to trace it back to us. Sounds like a plan. Let's grab the belch powder, go to the 3 broomsticks, and get started. Right, 3 broomsticks. Let's go back in to pull the trick. I chickened out for a bit there. An odd shadow chased after me. I barely got away. Sorry. Leave me alone. I'm drowning my sorrows in butterbeer. Okay, you have a disconcerting look in your eye, Miss Tonks. She's about to pull a prank. Tonks, are you sure pulling a trick on the patrons of 3 broomsticks will help me cast the Patronus charm? Can we ever really be sure of anything? Tonks, stop joking around. For all we know, the Dementor could be out there attacking someone right now. See? You do need to lighten up. Alright, Tonks. I see your point. So what's the plan? While you distract Madame Remerta, I'll put the belch powder into the main barrel of butterbeer behind the bar. Then, we'll just sit back and wait for Madame Remerta to pour the butterbeer and for the belching to begin. Sounds good. Let's do this. Distracting Rosemerta. Hey, Rosemerta. I think I've seen a rat. I didn't see any rat. Table 3 has an issue with their bill. You're acting odd. Is that someone skipping out without paying? Will you teach me how to wait tables, Madame Rismerta? Did someone just break a glass? You better check, Madame Rismerta. This sounds very suspicious. I mean, I'm blurting completely unrelated things. Madame Rismerta, I'd love to hear your thoughts on glass versus plastic mugs. What are your thoughts? I mean, benefits of a glass. It does that sound when you tap it, and it feels more secure. Right, so at this point I may have accidentally skipped forward because I was falling asleep. And you know when you're falling asleep and you're like... Anyway, I found a note. As requested, I've brought the Dementor to the Hogwarts. Despite an encounter with the Hogwarts staff, I ensured it eluded capture. I will continue to keep an eye on the situation so far. The sentence just trails off after that, like it wasn't finished. Whoever wrote it must have been affected by the belch powder and accidentally left it behind. What does this mean, Shiny? That I need to start my Patronus training immediately. Immediately. Now. You've got a lot to learn about the Patronus charm and not a lot of time. Come to the courtyard now. Why have I got not a lot of time? Is there something she knows that I don't know about? Yep, the dueling event was on. I was 3 short. 3 wins short. But it didn't look too good, so I'm not missing anything. No, in the 3 Broomsticks proves it. The "it's in the message from R" is the rogue Dementor. Based on the tone of note, it doesn't sound like whoever wrote it has done anything but release the Dementor yet. Which means, if we move quickly, we might be able to foil their plans before they begin. Exactly. But in order to do that, I need to learn the Patronus charm fast. That's not going to be easy. The Patronus charm is one of the most complicated, difficult spells after all. But if we start by thoroughly going over the basics and work our way up, we just might be able to make it happen. I'm in. So that note was pretty big. It meant that R is outside of Hogwarts potentially, and she has somebody, an accomplice, working in Hogwarts, or at least in Hogsmeade. Patronus is a manifestation of positive energy. Okay. You probably know this, but there are 3. There is corporeal and incorporeal Patronus. Yeah, I know there is, but I don't know how to say it. Patronuses are effective against Dementors and Lethifolds. Repeat after me. Expecto Patronum. Patronus is a manifest. Yeah, you said that. Is it true that the Patronus charm is one of the most powerful defensive spells? Yes. Incorporeal Patronuses aren't as effective at driving Dementors away, right? You need to think of a happy memory to cast a Patronus charm. Barbados. I wonder what creature, if any, my Patronus shape will take. Corporeal Patronuses take the shape of creatures, but incorporeal forms don't. I think that's everything. So yeah, so it means that there's somebody inside, probably Hogwarts, that is messing with us. Who is it? I mean, it's not very big, is it? It's not very big anymore. She's definitely on our side. After that, the past few chapters, she's probably going to die. At which point, I mean, she may just fake her death. Oh god, you just throw that into the mix. You don't know, do you? She could just fake her death and then come back and be like, I gotcha. I'm still alive. And I'm like, damn, that was a good convincer. Like a good con artist would do. Success. That was really helpful, but can you show me your Patronus again, Tonks? Seeing a demonstration might help me learn it faster. Since when have you known me not to pass up an opportunity to show off? Expecto Patronum. She's got a little rabbit. Little rabbit. Nice to see your Patronus up close without the imminent threat of a Dementor attack. So you are learning the Patronus charm. I knew it. And what's this about a Dementor? Just what are you up to, Hunter? Mind your own business, Marula. What are you doing here anyway? Keep an eye on you. I've been ever since I overheard the two of you talking in the Great Hall. You mean you ever since you've been spying on us in the Great Hall? If you didn't want to be heard, you should have gone somewhere private. How much did you hear? Just bits and pieces, enough to know that Tonks is teaching the Patronus charm. So now you know. What do you want, Marula? Nothing from you. I want Tonks to teach me the Patronus charm too. That's never going to happen. Wait, Tonks, I think you should teach Marula. Have you gone mad, Shiny? Why should I teach someone like Marula the Patronus charm? Marula is a threat. It's clearly important to her. Learning the Patronus charm must be important to Marilla. She wouldn't put aside her pride and ask us for help otherwise. It feels wrong to deny her the opportunity when it clearly means a lot to her. And it's a good spell. Only you could make me pity Marilla, Shiny. Excuse me, I'm right here. Alright, Marilla, I'll teach you the Patronus charm too. But I will warn the both of you that learning to summon Patronus is usually a long, difficult process. We'll have many parts. The circumstances being what they are, though, we're going to have to move much more quickly than usual. I'll try to cram as much teaching into a short amount of time as I can, but the rest is up to you. Don't worry about me. It's Hunter you have to worry about. Okay, we'll see. We'll do our best, Tonks. Don't you worry. So, where do we begin? The library. You need to study the Patronus charm before you're ready to cast it. Funsies. Part 2 complete. Unleash your Patronus done. In part 3 we will be studying and hopefully learning more about our Patronus. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you can keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.